Hi, Sophie, Dom, welcome, man. I need to show you something because do you remember, Sophie, when we did our episode 10 months ago, it was just you, right? Were you guys like hanging out at that point?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I don't think we were even like
no.
friends at the time.
All right. Well, do you remember when you first met Chris? Maybe not. I don't think you would.
What went down? Like,
no.
It was.
Dude, Dom, you gotta watch this, man.
What?
Because Chris tried to take your girl right here.
Yeah, and you gotta let us know what you think. You want to throw on the
Wait,
headphones real
what?
quick?
Oh, yeah.
Why do I not know this?
Just watch this clip,
Oh, no.
please.
Wait, replay.
Replay.
He goes for the.
I went for the
Switches
handshake.
back for the handshake. Goes back for the hug.
Oh, so that's why he's not here right now.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh wait, Sophie's coming. I gotta go."
Locked
He's
himself
like,
up
I
in
don't know
his
how to
room.
say hi to her. Like, I'll sit this one out.
This was a joke for so long. It was the funniest shit ever. And he's wearing like the Avani merch too, which just adds to it. He goes in for the awkward hug and it didn't work out.
Oh my
I
God.
went for like the dab up.
Yeah. You're like, hey,
So-
hey, friend, what's going on?
Whose fault was that, do you think?
I don't know.
Is that
I think that was actually my fault.
I think
Wait,
it might have been.
let's see it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
watch it
Go
again.
back.
I think
Yeah,
I went for the handshake. Yeah, that was.
that was totally
me.
your fault.
That was totally
Who
my
goes
fault.
for a
My
hand-
No,
bad.
you can't
I
blame the
don't
person in
know.
the sitting position though. You're sitting
Yeah,
and
it
he's
is
standing.
If I'm trying to say hi to a girl
Well,
and
'cause
she
he
goes
was-
for the handshake,
That is
that's like
weird.
Yeah, but
immediately
he
like,
was,
okay, I'll
too
walk
close
away.
to the
Yeah.
point where, like, he was like too close to the point where if I like stood up, like you can't really stand up. So like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that's
That-
rough.
He just laughs it off.
That's-
I don't even think
that's
you guys
really
like.
rough. Do
You guys didn't.
yeah? Did you guys actually
No,
like
we
say
hugged,
hi?
we hugged afterwards. I
It was
think.
just like the no hug, and then you guys both just walked.
No,
away.
it was cut off, but he didn't even do anything. Right after that, he just walked out. He just left. He didn't even complete the greeting.
No.
I'm kidding.
I feel so bad.
That's why you don't remember meeting him because you guys didn't meet.
Yeah.
You guys like awkwardly hugged and then you just left.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Oh,
funny.
no.
No,
Great play from Chris Simp.
Oh,
yeah, no.
shit.
Ethan showed us that like an hour ago. We're like, holy shit, pull that up. We need to remember this moment. We need to pull it up.
God.
It was
That's
funny as fuck. Yeah. So wait, that happened, and then then we run into each other sometimes at people's houses at like parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was also a story that I want to hear your side of it because we've talked about it on our
Oh, no.
podcast. Luke over there, producer Lou, got super hammered at Sway like 2 months ago, and he rolled down a hill, a very steep like 30-foot drop, and he was out. He was out,
No.
and
I was very drunk.
yeah, and I found him. Somehow I walked back there and I stumbled back there and go, yo, dude, is that Luke? So I had to like have someone hold me and I had to like crawl down, pick him up, put him on my shoulders and walk him through the house to get him out. Next morning we come back, his phone's down there, his hat's down there.
Oh, no.
He's left
My
everything.
mask.
But yeah, and his mask was, but we heard you kind of came in clutch. Do you remember that? You were like feeding him water, making sure he was okay. He was
Oh,
slumped
I
up.
actually do remember that. Yeah.
I don't.
What?
No, I
Wait,
do remember
when
that. No,
was
yeah. There was
What?
When was this?
This was Bryce's
Bryce's birthday.
or J-Rod's.
Oh.
No, yeah,
J-Rod's.
it was
J-Rod's.
J-Rod's.
Oh.
What was your story of that? Do you remember seeing Luke kind of just
I I remember seeing someone who was very much not okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this guy definitely needs some water and some help right now. And like, so I was like, I'll help this guy out. Like, I'm like functionable, so I can
Yeah.
I can do this. But
That's like the only thing he remembers. He remembers you just helping him out.
wow, that's actually really cute. Thank you. so
Yeah.
much. I'm glad you remember me.
I also remember Kai carrying me, but and
Oh, yeah,
everyone
Kyle
just
was
staring
carrying
at
you
me.
in, like a fetal position, like, on his
I had him
I could
over
feel
one
everyone's
shoulder.
eyes just like locked on me. It was weird.
Wow. Well, I'm glad I revived you. Like, I'm glad
Yeah,
you're
thank
okay.
you.
know,
I
you're-
appreciate it.
No, we threw him in the back of the trunk and he fell asleep. For
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all you need. You know.
Yeah, I got
he,
a ride
He
home. It
woke
was
up
okay.
and he goes like, "Oh my god, I was saved last night by this gorgeous man. His name is Dom Brack." And I was like, "Lou, dude, down bad."
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like he was so out of it. He won't remember, but like he took his dick out. He was pissing on the floor. Like he was so out of it. It was horrible.
No.
Luke,
No,
you know,
actually,
Wait,
that entire-
Why did I
that-
not see this?
No, that entire
That's
party.
cap.
Glad
That's
you did.
cap.
He was
No.
pissing everywhere.
he was
dude.
pissing everywhere. Bro.
What?
Then he
No,
tried to make
so
out.
was I though.
True.
That entire party, I did not pee inside once, and we were there for
Oh,
like
yeah.
7 hours. Like I was just peeing outside every chance I could.
I
at the
know.
moment.
I think that's why I fell down the hill because I was.
Yeah,
trying to
you're
pee.
probably trying to pee. That makes sense actually.
Wait, there's a gate there. Like, did you
Yeah,
hop up?
I don't-
the
I don't
fence?
know
Cliff is
why
like
I was
20
down there.
feet down.
The
That
gate
is so
was
funny.
closed when I went out there, so somehow he got over the gate. It was not good.
I don't know how I did that.
Wow.
God damn it.
Whenever we go to these parties, we always say like a lot of these kids, or a lot of not kids, but a lot of the people that are there, they don't, they're social, right? They're hanging out.
Yeah.
They don't drink too much. They don't get too crazy until we bring our crew. And there's always a couple of us that get stranded and left there. And it's always unfortunate.
We always get super heinous.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your guys like when we first met we saw each other the other day at Hustle House. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they moved on our street.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so.
It's
insane.
gotta
I literally thought we were going to this house.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
I was like, oh, I know these guys. Like,
It's
I know this place.
It's fucking awesome. Like, you
Yeah.
get drunk over there, and I can just like walk home. Like,
Yeah.
no Uber, nothing. Like,
Well, we feel bad for our neighbors because our neighbors did not like us for a
Oh,
while.
that's so true.
So
Actually,
bad.
they got 2 houses on each side. Like, what do you do about
Oh.
Yeah. We're not like
right.
they're not
That's
like you.
bad.
We're not like you guys that are like nice people, like very chill, filming their YouTube videos. It's like we do a podcast and we walk over to Hustle and like the whole neighborhood hates us. Like if you go on Citizen, the app hates
yeah,
us.
we had really a chopper above our house at our last party.
that? No way.
Yeah.
You know, what'd be
What?
sick
One over
though.
there.
If like we just kept it going and just bought like the whole street.
No, that's what we were
Like,
saying.
How
That's
sick
what we were
could that
saying.
be? Like,
Like a fucking like
Greek row.
A Greek row,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for fucking influencers.
that would be
Yes.
so
That'd be
sick.
sick.
Content-
I know. More content houses need to
No
be
content
here.
streets. That's what it's
Content
about.
streets.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
whole
yeah.
street.
Then
That would be so
there's
cool.
no neighbors that'll get mad.
Exactly.
It's a-
Bryce just moved into his new place, and I was trying to convince him to buy. There's a house for sale over here. I was like, buy
Really?
that house, please. Just
That'd be
buy it.
so fun, bro.
It would
be
fucking
sick.
awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So 10 months ago, you guys weren't hanging out, right? And then
What? No, 10 months ago we were hanging out.
Yeah.
No,
how,
yeah,
how
it
did-
was
so
like-
how do you guys first meet?
So we
'Cause
were.
we met Sophie before you met Sophie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
about like
I met Sophie like a year ago.
It was like June last year. It was Andrew's birthday, so it's like a week after my birthday.
it was at a party.
Yeah, it was at a party, and that was the first time we met.
Uh-huh.
But we were friends for a pretty long time
Okay.
before
Yeah, yeah.
like anything we ever started talking.
yeah.
yeah, but he was your friend and you were like long game. That's what you right? No, don't cap. Place
Okay,
the seed.
okay.
Place
Okay,
the
wait.
seed.
I basically heard from all of Dom's friends.
Okay.
That-
First of all,
shout out Dub Friends.
Yeah,
No,
Dub friend,
but
not at
I
all.
heard that I was Dom's celebrity crush.
Which is what? Like, it's true, but like,
you're on
why?
You're going.
I know. See, I don't get enough credit for that.
No, that-
Because look at
that's
the position I'm in now. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it happen, right?
You were kind of in a position where I already kind of knew, but I was just
She had no idea.
like being friends with you for.
But you regarded her as like a celebrity crush. So were you doing like content back? Did you have like followers and all that stuff?
Back when I was liking her pictures, no.
He-
Like in 2018,
It was
no.
2018. He was liking my pictures.
Yeah,
I like
I
went
followed her
back,
back in
and I was
He,
just
he
like,
created all the
Yeah.
Sophie fan pages.
yeah, he had a
Those
fan
are all
page for
me.
me. So
No, yeah. So I followed her back in 2018, I guess on Instagram. I scrolled back and I don't remember following you, but I
He-
did. And
he apparently went to VidCon.
Oh,
like,
that's
my
actually
VidCon
no, that's
performance,
funny.
like
No, so the first ever time I laid eyes on Sophie in real life, right?
Like 2017.
Was I was in the audience of like a VidCon like event, right?
Wow.
And she was like it's a huge audience, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was just one of those guys like watching her like do her stuff, like bending in half, you know, like doing some crazy stuff as usual. And like I was just in the audience like, wow, like that's crazy. And like if someone told me like, oh yeah, in about like a year or so, you know, you're gonna be dating this chick, like I'd be like, what? Like, are you serious?
That's
well, and
yeah,
then
it's-
and then your friend JT said you went to my like meet and greet area.
I did. No, it gets
Okay,
bad.
that
It
does
gets
get bad.
It gets
Okay.
bad. It gets bad.
What's the story
It
there?
gets
What
bad.
the fuck?
I literally didn't say hi. I got nervous. I left. Like I
Wait,
saw
so
her.
You like waiting in line for like
Yeah.
a photo.
you know
yeah,
that's the
no, I
equivalent.
wanted to say hi. Like I was like, I don't know.
You
I
take
think
the
I was like
picture.
selling like leggings or something like at this like little booth area.
A bunch of like little girls surrounded, and then there's me like in the back, like waiting to get a picture.
6'2", just standing there, like, can you sign these leggings I just bought, please?
No, it's
nuts.
bad. I've been like, because I've been like known as like the simp, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But it's just
You
it's
are
like
a simp.
it's so true. It's like bad because like,
That's good.
but I mean it's also like
no,
you know,
but
it
being a
worked.
simp is like
Right.
what worked.
Yeah. What?
It worked.
It's crazy.
It works? Because we've had people
It
that
definitely worked.
like Ellie's hours come on, so you got to be the bad guy a little bit. You can't be
Yeah.
the guy that's simping over the girl.
She told us to be like me and shit.
I feel like that's.
I feel like
I mean that's sometimes the case,
I feel
right?
like yeah, that's
but I
definitely
think if that's the
sometimes
case, then like
but
the girl probably doesn't even like you, right?
True.
like low key.
True.
you
I don't
know?
know. I think I just liked. I was kind of tired of just like
The talking
the
stages.
basically talking stages, just like basically the bad boys, right? The talking stages where you're just like, always wondering, like, does he like me, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I don't know, there was something that was nice about this that was just like, I don't know, he just made everything so easy and made everything just so like,
And you call me the simp? What's going on?
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, it was just kind of like, it was nice, like someone like actually like caring about you.
Yeah.
So what do you do different? Because like most guys talk and there's like you're flirting with the guy, right? But then he just freezes up and doesn't know exactly what to say next. Or like when he's supposed to make a movie, doesn't. What do you do differently?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. No, I mean, okay, so
but it was like having like you were like a little awkward and stuff, but that's what like made it kind of cute.
yeah. I just got
Like,
lucky.
you-
It sounds
you
like
get-
I don't know.
He'd get nervous, and I don't know. Like I just thought it was cute.
Yeah, but did you guys know like she left me on red like 3 times in a row?
Really?
Yeah.
But what were
My
you saying
bad.
though? What did you say though?
My
To,
bad.
So okay, so I slid into her DMs, right?
Okay.
And I was like, "Hey," and she responded, and I was like, "Oh my god." Like I
just
can't
hey.
mess
Well,
this up.
because-
Yeah.
Just hey.
No, I
Well,
said like,
we
"Hey,
had
what's up?"
mutual
or something
friends,
like
so I
that.
was like,
yeah,
okay.
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 And I was kind of like joined the group at this time,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Hey, I'll shoot my shot. You
Yeah.
know, it's about time."
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, what's up?" She said, "Hey," and I was like, "Where are you from?" We started a whole conversation, and I was like, "Yeah, cool. Like we should hang out sometime or something like that." And she just didn't respond.
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay, you know,
I don't know why. I didn't
maybe she
respond.
got busy, whatever." And
Can we read the DMs? Do you still
yeah,
have the
yeah,
DMs?
yeah,
Yeah.
Let me just. It's gonna take a minute to scroll.
He's
up.
gonna skip the parts that like.
I'm not, okay,
sounds-
I'll give you. I did unsend one message because
You
it got
did.
bad. It got bad. Like
Oh,
three in
no,
a
no,
row,
wait.
I unsent one.
Oh yeah, no, you unsent. What's your snap?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what happened.
yeah.
So we had that whole
caught-
conversation, right? And then like a day later, I was like, "Hey, what's your Snapchat?" And she opened it and then swiped out, left me on red.
Oh, okay.
That's so harsh.
Okay,
That is
so
harsh.
I think because I saw that and I was just like, it felt like, yo, what's your snap? Like I don't know, like
It's
I don't know.
It's like another
Yeah.
fuck boy like trying to. slide
Yeah, it
inside
just
there.
felt like
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
fuckboy
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And so that's why I was like, I think that's probably what my mentality was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember later on, it was like around June. I don't know if we want to read the messages
Yeah, I'm
before I
trying to
get
pull 'em
into
up.
that story. But my Tila Dunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were like on the way to Andrew's birthday party,
Yeah.
and I remember she got a snap from you, and I think it was like a really good looking picture of them.
well, okay. So you saw the snap on
I
Tila's
saw the
phone.
snap on Tila's phone, and he was like, yo, you coming like to this party?
okay.
And by the way, I snapped Tila because I knew Tila was with Sophie.
Yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
I was like,
Again,
I was
back to the
like-
long game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I was
And
literally
like-
waiting for you to show up.
I was like, wait, like didn't this guy like ask for my snap or something?
Yeah.
Like, so I went back and like DMs, and it was gone. I was like, he unsent it.
Ooh.
Bro, she left me on red.
Yeah.
I was about to give it to
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah, Burke, read this.
That's from the very beginning.
So the first DM was, "Hey, what's up?
It's gonna be bad.
Nothing." She goes, "Hi, nothing much. How about you?"
Oh no.
Cruising around HB. Are you in LA? Question mark. Okay.
Wait, what's HB real quick?
Yeah.
Huntington Beach.
Okay.
Just like
Okay.
where I live.
Sophie goes, "Oh, nice. I'm from Long Beach. Oh, that's super close.
I'm
we
not
should
really
link
from Long
sometime."
She's
Okay.
not
Who
even
said
from Long
we should
Beach.
link sometime?
Dom.
Dom
Yeah.
said it. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Sophie goes, "Yeah, I'm down."
So,
But then you didn't respond for a day.
oh, is that? Oh,
No,
Really?
that's you might have been something.
I think maybe I just maybe I was playing like the
Okay.
long game a little
Okay.
bit.
So you go,
Yeah.
yo, would you be down to, would you be, you're like, yo, would you be down to come down to HB and hang with me and Brett in the group? No response.
No response. Harsh. Got left on
No
red.
response.
And then
That was left on red?
Right after that is when I asked for a snap.
Okay.
And she also left that on red.
And you replied to her story. Great move.
Thank you.
Great
Because
move.
okay,
Great
here's
move.
my thought process for this.
Very
I was
smart.
like, all right, so I've been left on red 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I'm gonna DM her one more time and something that if she doesn't answer, she's literally ignoring me.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I'm gonna like directly like ask her questions. So I asked her.
She's like, yo,
Wait, but before that was when you asked like, what's your snap?
Yeah.
It was like that thing, like he had
Yeah.
unsent
Yeah,
it or
yeah.
something.
Okay.
like
1 a.m.
that.
drunk text. What's your snap? Delete the next morning.
So yo, are you going on Friday? And she
Which
goes-
was Andrew's birthday, which is where we
Okay.
first
Yeah.
met.
She goes,
Okay.
yes, yeah, I am. Ha ha ha. Nice to meet you. Purple heart.
Right? I was
Straight-
throwing in
kinda
some moves.
What do you feel
real
about the
quick.
heart? Like the emojis.
I like emojis.
Okay.
I mean, I use them.
So is the purple heart like too harsh or was it good?
No, purple heart was perfect.
I thought
think.
like red might be a little too.
Yeah, red's too
Oh,
much.
red was too much. If you
Yeah.
did red, it would have scared me off.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that.
So it was nice meeting you too.
I was so
No
hyped when I
response.
got that. When I got that message, it was nice
You're
to meet you
hyped?
too. I was like,
Their
oh
boys
my
just like,
god,
yes,
like yeah, I was so excited.
You know the Nelk meme where it's like he gets the number and everyone comes running out and celebrates with
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
It's like that. All
Yeah,
your
that
friends
was
going
me,
crazy.
That was me.
Okay, I'm gonna skip down for a little bit. She go, you send him a video. Do you know what the video was?
Oh, so this was the 4th of July. This is where I got her snap.
Okay, yeah.
On the 4th of July.
You go.
Why do I not remember? Oh my God! Wait, I do. Wait, you got my number on 4th of July?
I got your snap.
4th of
Yeah, yeah.
July?
Yeah.
July 5th. But you should
Okay.
add me on Snap.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Not,
shit.
can I add you on
I was
Snap?
feeling bold. I
You
was
were
feeling
bold.
bold.
Is this post Andrew's party? Like, you
Yeah,
actually
so I met her,
Did
you
that
know,
go well?
yeah, I met her, and then it was the 4th of July. We were at the same 4th of July
Yeah.
party for a bit too, and so I was like, okay, like let me just shoot my shot, like full on, and I was like, you should add me on Snap.
And she goes, okay, what's your Snap? And boom.
Boom, here we
Rest is
are,
history.
10 months later.
Wow.
That's dubs.
That's solid.
That's dubs.
Very solid.
That's dubs.
That's solid. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fucking
I don't know how I pulled it off, honestly.
What I think is
Yeah.
most impressive is that you went, because like when you talked about going to VidCon and you saw her up there, that kind of like is like a girl that goes to MagCon and sees like the guy that she's always been following, the Cameron Dallas,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they end up dating a couple years later, right?
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
you make it not like you're the fanboy to like your celebrity crush to actually making it normal? Was it like you getting like doing YouTube and doing all that stuff, or was
I mean,
it?
yeah, probably. Like, I mean, we had a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah, the mutual friends definitely helped for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was also just like we actually like got along. You
Yeah.
know? That's like another
Yeah.
like I it's not like I was like weird, you
We
know.
were
but-
also then I think like how we started hanging out was I remember I wanted to do this video. It was like a truth or dare thing, and I was having like my fans like pick out truths and dares, and I was like, shoot, like I need like another person in this. And I remember you had asked like, hey, if you want to like collab anytime soon, like hit me up, like I'm free.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, oh, like he asked me like, let me just hit up like Dom.
Yeah.
And he came over and we filmed this bit, and the thumbnail ended up being like one of the fans said like kiss the person on your right, and it was like Dom, but then
Dom's actually the fan that actually typed that up. He's like, yeah.
Wait, I feel like I
but we
was
didn't- but we
actually.
didn't.
Wasn't I? Didn't I type that up? I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you did type it.
I gave the idea. I like hinted it.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, what if you did this?
You know what would go
Yeah.
viral?
And then in person he was like, oh, but it's a joke. It's a joke.
That's a joke. We should
And
kiss.
Yeah,
no,
70% joke, you know.
we like didn't kiss. It was like a kind of bit joke in the
Yeah.
video. But the thumbnail was like an almost kiss, and then for his video, then he was like, oh, like can I film with you like next week? And then you did like introducing my friends to my girlfriend, but that was like completely fake. It was supposed to be like a prank. And at that time we were just completely friends, and then I started inviting him a lot up to LA just because I was like, oh, he's cool, like he's fun to hang out with. Like I wasn't really thinking too much of it. I was just kind of like, he's fun, you know. And yeah, we just started going to
This
LA a
is-
lot.
This is
and
like the moment, though. You know what I'm about to say?
I know the moment.
So-
We were okay. This
No,
was
no,
like
no, no.
a
I
while.
don't
Like
think
we
you
were
know
going
what
up to
I'm
LA for like a while.
I'm talking about Brent.
Oh.
So Brent.
This was
he,
basically
like,
what started. Basically, I think me thinking a little bit more into
So
our
yeah,
friendship.
so
Oh, okay.
me and Sophie's first kiss was actually on camera on Brent's
Yeah.
channel.
Okay. Yeah.
So he
Was that,
decided
like, the back of the car.
No, it was okay. So it was the most elaborate prank you'll ever hear about.
Oh, it was
ever. It was
crazy.
insane. Okay, so I've done like acting stuff and like I've told him like
Christmas Carol and stuff, right?
yeah.
Dude, come on. We gotta
And
research.
yeah, so I've done like acting stuff and like I told Brent like, oh my god, like if I got like a Netflix thing or something like that, that'd be so sick, right? And I get a text from my manager, who's obviously also Brent's manager. He's like, yo, I got like this huge audition. It's for Netflix. Like you'd be like the lead. Like they're really interested. And I was like, oh my god, like that's insane. Like no way. Like okay, so
What a dick, low key.
I know. Okay, so
Like your
I-
dreams and
I
aspirations.
know, bro.
like,
But
just
it worked
Yeah,
out.
it worked
So
out.
I show up to this audition and I'm reading the script and the script's weird, bro. Like the script's like really weird. Like one of them is like I put on like a coconut bra and like start like doing stuff and like I'm like, all right, like anything to get the part, right? I do this whole thing and it's like being videotaped and like I think it's just for Netflix. But
Yeah,
like
you
little
think
do
you
I
do it to
know-
producers or
yeah,
whatever?
Brent's in the bathroom with the camera, So I do this whole audition and at the end of the scene I read it and there's a kiss scene and I'm like, oh wow, okay. And they're like, okay, so we have this like other actress who's gonna like do this with you, and they're like, oh, come on out, and it's Sophie. And I'm like, and at this
And I
time
was
I've met her a
acting so-
couple times, and I'm like, we're like friends, but like, I was like, oh my god, like
and
I'm
then
doing
like
a kiss
me
scene with
walking
her.
out, I was like, me walking out, I was like, oh my God, Dom? Like, what?
And like, so she walks in, and I'm like, oh my God, like, there's a kiss scene at the end of the scene. Like, are we actually about to like kiss right now? Like, this is crazy. So we start doing it. And we do the scene. We get to the end, and there's the kiss scene, and me and Sophie kiss on camera for the first time. And then Brent walks out with the camera and tells me the whole thing's a prank.
Basically,
It's like a dub and an L.
I know. I didn't know how to feel. I was like, oh, I mean, I just kissed Sophie, but also I didn't get the part.
I feel like for me though, I remember Brent calling me, and he was like, yo, can you do this like prank on my friend Dom? And I was like, oh, sure. Like, what is it? And like, he explains the whole thing, basically the whole Netflix thing, everything. And then he was like, oh, and I was like, all right, sick. Like, I'll be there at this time. Like, and then he was like, oh, and like at the end, there's going to be a kiss scene. And I was like, what? Cause like, I'll say I never kissed someone on camera. And I was like, I don't want to just like kiss like some random dude. And I was like, let me get back to you on that. I literally like, I like asked my brother, I was like, yo, should I do this or should I like save it for my own channel?
And that's honestly the question.
And then my brother was just like,
Creator mind.
my brother was just like, just do it. Like, who cares? And like, yeah, I ended up doing it. But that kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like.
But I'm not gonna lie, we need a kiss for the podcast, to be honest.
Dang.
We need a thumbnail.
We need a thumbnail.
Am I gonna get the part or what?
Yeah, we get the part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you down or?
Maybe.
All right. I mean, we were dating in like 10 months, so I'm thinking
Alright.
maybe.
We did this with Fuzi last week.
Yeah, we kissed Fuzi too.
You kissed Fuzi?
No.
We all did. We all did. That's crazy.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
What? Just like a peck or?
Drum roll. Whatever you guys want to do.
now that you're asking, we're gonna put a 60-second clock on the TV.
All right. I'm gonna try to make this like not awkward.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll tell you if it's awkward.
Okay.
Dubs.
Hey. What's up?
Slightly awkward.
Yes!
1 million views. Thank you. Thumbnails.
go,
We got the
dude.
thumbnail.
Dubs.
That was actually our third kiss ever.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
The whole relationship's fake, and we didn't tell the audience that. But
Yeah, guys. So this is a prank. We're not dating.
but isn't it weird how like YouTube thumbnails and like the YouTube storylines that you guys created an actual relationship?
Yeah.
That's
that's crazy.
That's weird. That's like a Black Mirror episode a little bit when you think
Yeah.
about like what the whole world is in terms of like the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
I don't
I mean, it was pretty real for me the whole time. But you know, yeah, just fake it till you make it, I guess.
Well, because you guys, you talked about in your video, like you guys started dating, didn't tell anybody, didn't post it anywhere online. Obviously, I'm
Yeah.
sure your friends had an
Yeah.
idea,
Yeah, for sure.
but like you guys want to make sure it's real, right? And
Yeah.
not because
Exactly.
so much of it was first started off with like Brent's videos and stuff. What
Right.
was that
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't want people to think that we're just like dating for like, you know,
like,
publicity.
yeah.
You know, so
And
we wanted,
also-
yeah, like
also,
we actually
like-
like each other.
Yeah.
It
So,
was
like-
also my first relationship ever. So like I didn't want like the pressure online of like making sure it like actually works out, you know, like I don't know. There's like
Yeah.
pressure with that, and like I didn't want drama or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, let's make sure like this is actually
How long were you guys dating before you guys posted that video?
like 10 months.
10 months. It's been 10 months.
Well, it's been 10 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Wait, what? So
Approaching
every
a
time you guys came up to us, like just as like friends, you guys were dating this whole time?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, since like November.
Yes. What the fuck?
You guys are
kept
good at
up-
hiding
you guys
that
are
shit,
good
too.
at hiding-
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Thank you, I guess.
Good thing Chris didn't make a move during those 10 months. That would have been horrible. That's okay. Wow.
But I
damn.
mean, like eventually, you know, people started to catch on.
No,
Everyone
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
knew
yeah.
already. So we're like, we
Yeah.
should just say it in a
Yeah.
video.
Mhm.
Like we
Yeah.
should just, you know.
And a lot of my close friends knew and were like, it's so obvious.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
like,
also just like hiding stuff for no reason. Just like it's so hard. Like
Yeah.
we'll be at like Disneyland or something, holding hands, and like a fan will come up and I'll like throw away her hand,
We
and so
got-
we'll be like, dude, like they already saw.
I know,
Like
I know he'd be holding my hand at Disneyland or just like throw it away when a fan came. I'm like, the fan just already saw. Like, what?
yeah,
What
I
is
was,
she
I was
gonna
just
do
paranoid
right
the whole
now?
time
Yeah.
for no
Yeah.
reason. So
Did you
Yeah.
ever have any like weird interactions where the fans like asked you like, wait, so are you guys like dating now?
Not really. They all like kind of respected like not
Yeah.
saying it, which is like pretty sick.
Yeah. And it's not like someone that ran like a fan account like
Yeah.
walked up to you randomly.
I mean,
No,
well,
we
one
did
thing.
we did get exposed a few times.
Yeah, so we actually got a picture of us kissing leaked, like
Oh.
probably like 5 months into our relationship or something, and that was like a huge deal. That went
Yeah.
everywhere, and like
Yeah.
we didn't post it. It was the photographer posted it and didn't know
by
that
accident.
we
Well,
weren't
I
saying.
had like mentioned to him like, hey, like because like he had caught us like kissing
Yeah.
for this photo, and I was like, hey, like don't post it. I'm kind of just gonna save that just for me. But then he forgot and then
Oh, shit.
accidentally posted it, and I had to call and be like, oh my god, take that down.
Yeah, and it was on Valentine's Day too, so it was like
That's
it was like
funny.
prime time, and we're
Yeah.
like, oh.
That's fucking.
But I mean, it ended up,
Yeah.
just putting more hype to it, I guess.
Yeah,
So
for
we're
sure.
good.
I mean, what were you on trending on YouTube? Like that video went crazy.
Oh, the
The
official video?
official
I think
video?
you were
I
like
was
25. I was
25,
24.
24,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
And then my recent video just got in trending too.
Yeah.
Damn,
It was
what'd
like
you do in
20
that
It was,
trending.
it was at 20 somehow.
Wait, what was the video again? It was like something with.
Uh,
it was like fake breaking up in front
Oh
of our
yeah, fake
friends.
breaking up in front of my friends.
now
yeah,
you guys
that's
can
funny, too.
clickbait so hard.
Yeah, it's great.
But it wasn't clickbait. We like fake broke up.
Yeah, it was actually a really awkward video.
No,
but I
it
guess people
felt
liked
so
it.
weird because like we were yelling at each other for like the video, and it like felt so weird
Yeah.
afterwards because it felt like I was actually yelling at him, and I was like, oh, I don't.
You
like that.
accidentally say something like way too personal. And
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
starts getting real.
Yeah, they're like,
Your dick's
oh.
small, dog. Your dick is
We're
small.
like, whoa,
what the fuck is happening?
That was
What was
not
that
on
about?
script at all.
No,
What-
it's not on script whatsoever.
That's funny.
That's okay. That's
Yeah,
So
but
what,
it's so nice like being able to like film with like my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
it's like who else would I want to like film with? You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean that's also a plus for sure. Dating
Yeah.
someone like who's also doing the same thing as you.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is like the AMP squad and like you as well? Like when you guys are filming, like the whole audience and like because it's insane engagement. Like the people that care about like everything that's going on in your guys' life. Brent, like Pearson is insane. How did
Yeah.
that start? And like how long ago was that?
So I signed to AMP. I think it was like maybe.
Is it a management company?
Yeah. So
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also it's like just like we're all like friends and stuff.
Right.
But yeah. No, I met Brent just like randomly one day, and then we just kind of like started hanging out a lot. I started making YouTube videos, and then here we are. We all just kind of make YouTube videos and hang out all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know how it like started, I guess, but
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. That's all Kyle's car.
Wow, that's pretty.
No, I think that's Spencer on a sneaky link.
Yeah, I
Fucked
think-
up during a podcast. Like we're not even kidding. That's that's probably what it is.
What a dickhead, dude.
Dude, during the podcast.
yo, rev it.
Should we call him and tell him he sucks?
Yeah, I think we
Is
should.
it Spencer or him?
No, I think it's Spencer.
Call Spencer Keenan.
How is he even gonna get out?
Damn, there's so many fucking cars in the drive.
Yeah, like, what's his plan? We start hearing him like crash into cars and shit.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Hello?
Are you in your car?
No.
Okay, bye.
All right, that bit just did not work out at all.
We're good.
Oh, we failed on that one.
Should we just wait for this one?
Yeah, let's wait for a
It's
second.
getting louder. Oh, they're done.
Oh,
That's all I wanted.
interesting.
That was so fucking. That was so dumb.
That's so funny.
God,
That's so weird.
that's
All
why
right.
we ruin the pod.
What do you think of like other internet like couples when you see it? Do you ever
Yeah.
watch it through the filter of like, oh, that's really
Oh,
like
for
fake,
sure.
or
Oh,
like
yeah.
we
that's
can
real?
for sure tell which
Oh,
ones
yeah,
are
you
fake and
can
which
for
ones
How
aren't.
can you tell?
It's just like
I
it's a
don't
lot of
know.
things. I think it's like
You can
A lot of
tell.
people are saying like Dixie and Noah were. Like,
oh,
super
that's the
fake.
first thing that came to mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they just kind of like post. They're like not even with each
But
other.
they're always
Yeah.
together now,
They're-
like
no,
out in
they're
public.
not,
They
dude.
were at Hustle the other day. I had that really awkward interaction with Dixie, and then Noah was right behind her.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I've seen them like film together. Like, remember when we went to Disney and they were there as
Oh
well?
yeah, no,
But they were
one time when we were
filming,
at
so it's, like,
Disneyland,
different.
They were at Disneyland.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
I feel like they're real.
Wow, I've never even considered that because I always took it as like. But you see the signs in terms of like the videos and stuff like that. I guess you see it in terms of what they post.
Yeah. I just see that like they're not really like together.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
they're both just like so poppin', and
Oh,
it
yeah, so
helped
it
them
doesn't really
so
fucking
much that
matter.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, how lucky
They're
can
definitely
you get? You know?
both like hella busy. For
Yeah,
sure.
and probably
sure.
and probably Noah's probably like I don't want to be like Dixie's boyfriend. Type
Yeah,
shit.
because that's
Yeah,
what
maybe
we
that,
were told
yeah.
before. But somebody who's dating like some really popping girl. I don't even know if we can. Well, we can. He's public now. Nick Austin. When he came
Oh,
on our
right,
podcast,
yeah.
he wouldn't talk about it because he was like, "Dude, I just don't want to be seen as Madison Beer's boyfriend."
Right.
Yeah.
Which is a valid point.
Yeah. For
You know
sure.
what I mean? It's different. Obviously, you
Yeah,
guys actually are
it's
doing
Madison
very
Beer.
separate.
I would
Yeah, no.
fucking flex
Yeah.
the shit out of
Oh,
him.
that that would be kind of a flex, right?
The first thing that comes out of your mouth, any conversation you're having.
Start
But
on a
that's kinda
podcast.
sick.
I'm
That
dating
just-
Madison, by the way.
But,
Have some
like-
beer.
Okay, cool.
But like that's kind
yeah.
of sick. That just means like he actually cares about her.
True.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Yeah. Or she's secretly like, hey, so just don't tell people we're dating. And he's like, guys, I just don't want to be known as that. Just to be honest.
No, I think it's more just like if they break up, then what is he? You know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
I think that's what it might be. But
Yeah. I get what you mean.
True.
There's also this thing where like I started noticing it when I started watching videos and like, you know, Josh Richards is talking about when he asked Nessa Barrett out. And it's literally like being like, hey, will you be my girlfriend? Which
Yeah.
is something that I've never experienced in high school or saw. It was more like it just happened to
You're kinda
happen.
just weird.
You never asked. You never asked a girl like, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
Like 7th grade, I think. Then afterwards,
weird.
I know, but it came more natural,
Really?
right? But it is a normal thing, and I realized that. And I, don't.
feel
want
like if a dude doesn't ask me like, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Like,
Like,
we're
like a big
we're not
thing?
we're not like officially dating
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
you ask
Until
me.
that.
and
yeah,
you did that at
that
the
one.
lifeguard tower, right?
I did,
What
yeah.
was like? Okay, was it literally like? What was that situation? What was the
Yeah.
story there?
Okay, so originally my plan was because we used to go to LA all the time, right? So I was like, okay, you know what'd be really cool is if I took her to like a rooftop in LA.
Yeah.
Oh my
we
God,
could
I was
see
talking
all
about.
of like the buildings and
I
everything.
always talk about this like when you know that helicopter pad
Yeah.
that like everyone sneaks
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
onto.
yeah.
So I was like, what if I went up there, you know, and like we sit down and like we're talking and I asked her out there. I was like, that's perfect, right? And then we ended up just hanging out one night and it was like 8 o'clock at night or something. And like we went down to the beach, right? And we hung out in this lifeguard tower and it just happened to be number 28, which is also like my birthday. So it was kind of
Okay.
cool. We sat
Stars
there
aligning.
and I was just like, yeah, we were just like very like romantic. And I was like, what if I just did it now? And
Yeah.
I just asked her out now and I almost didn't do it. I almost like, I was scared. I don't know. I was like, oh,
Was
what
it,
if
was
she
it
says
cute
no?
and romantic?
It was definitely cute.
I was for
romantic
sure nervous though. I almost didn't do it. Like I started saying it and then I like stopped and then I was like, I need to finish this.
You can't
And then I was
stop.
like-
You can't
No,
stop.
I
I was
remember
like- I
he
was like-
started and then he like stopped for a while and I was like,
Did you
I was like-
notice?
well, I was kind of just like, wait, what are you saying?
Will
Like
you
for a
be-
second,
Will you go to lunch with me?
Will you?
and then I was just like, oh, like damn, like he's actually like asking me out. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I got the
That's
words
fucking
out.
sick.
Everything was great, and then we walked home happy. So everything was
Yeah.
cool.
Damn.
But yeah, I got very
Like,
nervous.
How do you don't ask girls to date?
Oh, dude, you got to bleep out her name. But the first time was like 7th grade with. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
So like
she.
don't expose me. Okay, expose. Fuck it.
I would
Say whatever.
So she's just she had sex with this dude.
What? I did not.
She had sex with this dude on the Hartman Park baseball park bench.
Oh,
You're
God.
killing him right now.
Yeah.
He's like crumpling down inside.
And
He's
she,
like, what?
She peed on the dude.
Oh no.
That's
what?
not-
What
yeah.
How does that
So
happen?
yeah, keep going. I love her.
That was such a separate story. That was like 5 years
I'm
later.
Sorry, wait, why does that sound so disconnected?
Yeah.
It
that-
is. It is.
no, like that.
Yo, so
that's
you
the
know that
same
crush
girl.
you had? Yo, she peed on some guy. Anyway, continue. Like, what? How great is she?
Yeah, keep going.
Why did you ask her out?
Yeah,
All
why'd
right,
you
she was
like her?
great. Okay. So anyway,
Chris just loved the piss on the chest.
this was way
That's what
before.
it was.
dude.
Yeah,
his
you
fetish.
wanted it.
That's
You
Kai's
wanted it.
fetish, dude.
Yeah.
That's not a Stanley steamer. That's a what do you call it? That's like a
I don't know
Niagara.
what the fuck. That's
Yeah.
just
What?
peeing on me.
Why do you know the terms? This is getting a little.
You don't know a
sus.
Stanley steamer?
No. What is that?
It's when someone shits on your chest.
What? Why does everyone know that?
Dude, you don't know
Why,
that?
why is there a phrase for that?
Dude, there's a lot of phrases.
That should not be a thing.
There's what else is there? Like Alaskan hot pocket. Have you heard
What
of
the
that one?
fuck is that?
I don't even want to know what that
You
means.
guys don't- you know what that is?
No.
You take a
Wait. What's your guess? What's your guess? Alaskan hot pocket. What's your guess from that term?
Oh my god, I don't even want to say it, bro.
No, we could spice up the bedroom. These are like things to spice up the bedroom.
I don't
Help
think
the fans
I don't think I want
Spicing
this.
up any
Just-
bedroom.
no, it,
Hot pocket.
Alaskan
it
hot
actually makes
pocket.
it cooler. Like, because you shit in a condom, you freeze it, and you use the shit as a dildo. It's honestly
It's available in Adam and Eve, and you can use our code today.
code the same, please.
Oh my
Anyway, the
God.
story was all her friends in like 7th grade were like, dude, you gotta ask her out. She's super into you. And I was like, super excited. It's my first ever girlfriend. In 7th grade, I was 220. I was huge, dude. I was like,
What?
yeah, I
Wait,
was
what?
I was massive. So I was like, I'm never gonna have a shot. I was like,
in
no one.
7th grade?
Yeah, and she was cute. She was actually like cute and like
Wow.
like popping. So I was like, and then one day like during
Popping in middle school.
she's popping.
Yeah, she was popping.
She's clouded.
She was yeah, and all of her friends were like, hey, you gotta see her. She's gonna like go during passing period, but a little late, so it's just gonna be you guys in the hallway. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I got it. And I'm walking down the hallway and I'm following her. And like, we have really long hallways in middle school, like super long. But I'm just hella nervous, sweating, and don't know what to do. And she's like 30 feet in front of me, and she knows I'm right behind her and waiting for me to walk up to her and ask her. But I'm just like trying to like grow the balls to do it. So for like down the entire hallway, I'm pacing after her. But it's just like us two walking down this empty hallway. The footsteps are like, you can hear it.
Oh, no.
And I get too nervous. So
Oh, it
then-
was just you two.
Oh, just us two
Oh,
in the
that's
hallway.
so
She
awkward.
purposely waited till the hallway is empty.
No.
And I'm just like, okay, I gotta go up to her. This is getting too weird. And then she's like, oh, he's not coming up yet. So she walks up the flight of stairs. And then there's our middle school had a long ass hallway.
Pretending not to see you.
She's pretending, right? But she's waiting for me to like come up to her.
Feels Kai's presence.
She like didn't even know who she was, who you were.
She like probably thinks someone's following her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my
Giant
God, I
guy
gotta go, I gotta go.
Just massive. Boom. But and then she's like, but all her friends, told me that I have to go ask her out, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's not coming up to me yet. I need to give him some more time. So I guess she walks up the stairs. We have a long hallway, then another hallway on the second floor right above it. So then we start on the second floor,
Yeah, this is
walking,
getting
and I'm
weird.
still
This is getting
30,
so
30
weird.
feet behind her.
It's getting really creepy.
Very uncomfortable. But I finally walk up and I'm like talking to her and go, hey, I'm like stumbling through everything. I'm like, and I finally, after like 60 seconds, go, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I sounded fucking like horrible. And she goes, yeah, sure. Broke up with me after about 3 periods. It didn't work out.
No way. The same day.
The same day.
That's so harsh.
I
She
had a
just
girl-
changed her
yeah.
mind like that.
What?
And she didn't invite me to her Halloween party. Do you remember that Halloween party everyone went to?
it was lit.
And she didn't ever invite
So
me.
fun.
Her
The
own
punch was
boyfriend.
so good.
Oh no.
Why?
So
Like,
good.
how'd she break up with you? Was it just like
Her friends
this
come
didn't
up to
work
me.
out?
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, her
yo,
friends
she
broke up
told
with
us
you?
she doesn't want to do this. Actually, she's not ready for this type of
Yeah,
relationship.
the complexities of a 7th grade relationship. Like,
Oh,
what the fuck
man.
else are you doing?
Yeah, when you say-
Okay, like we go home after.
Yeah, when you say yeah,
Dang.
sure, it's definitely a red flag.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Imagine if you responded with that, I'd be like,
Yeah, did you say yes?
I-
What'd you-
If I,
you said
yeah, I
yes?
said yes.
"What did you say?" Oh, I think you said. Yeah, I think you just said
For
yes.
sure,
I think I
dude.
said yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Bresky.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd be like, what?
I'd be like, what? Imagine if I was just like, yeah.
No. The worst thing is you were like, can you do this again? But can we film it? That's it.
Oh, do you want to
But
know?
can we film this real quick?
Do you want to know actually the worst thing that's ever happened to us?
Yeah.
Or to me, really, was so we were hanging out, right? This is probably this is like a few months into our relationship, and basically we're hanging out, right? And we just say bye. I'm about to leave. I'm about to drive home, and I hug her,
know
right?
this.
I hug her, and I'm like, all right, bye, love you, and I'm like, oh.
He hadn't said I love you yet.
I'm like, oh, I did not mean to just say that. I was, and I just,
At least it's not. Was it I love you or just love you?
I think it was.
it was bye, I love you.
Yeah, I think it was bye.
And
I
like
love you.
we
But
had,
I was like, I was
we
walking
haven't
away.
said like I love you yet, and obviously I'm not gonna say like I love you. If
And it
I
was
don't
like
mean
so
it.
early too. I did not mean
How
to say
early?
it at all. Probably like 4 months. Like
No, it was
like
2 months.
Was it really? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty early.
Okay.
And I said it, and I was like, oh my god, did she hear that? Like, is she?
Did she hear
I,
that?
I heard that.
you
So,
heard that.
but we didn't
Oh,
talk about it, right?
no,
and then she got her wisdom teeth out, and and she doesn't remember any of this, right? So I'll explain this. So after I said that, I'm like,
All
oh my
I
god.
remember is Zach, my brother Zach, telling me, "Oh yeah, you made Tom like get really embarrassed."
Yeah. So basically, after I say like, you know, I love you by accident, I'm thinking about it the whole way home.
Did
telling
she
my
respond?
friends, like, no, she didn't respond because I was like, she just pretended
were
not
you
to hear me.
thinking?
Because he said, well, he was like, "Bye, love you," and
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was very,
no, it was
like-
it was like one of those like things though, like
Catch
that.
you
I was like,
off
did I hear that right? Or like,
Yeah,
am I
it was like
tripping?
I
it was like
could've,
one of
like,
those.
It was
Yeah.
very because it kind of faded away at the end too. I was like, bye, love you. Like I was like,
Oh.
you're
I
driving
remember
home
I brought it
with
up to some of my friends too. I was like,
you're
he said,
driving home,
he
listen to
said,
fucking
No,
"Bye,
literally, I'm
love
like,
you," but I think he said it.
I'm like driving home in silence. I'm like, what did I just say? No, but okay. So then she gets her wisdom teeth out. You know how that goes. You know,
Yeah.
you're all loopy. You're saying whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're in the back of your car, right?
Yeah.
And we're driving her around. She's like super high off like the laughing gas. And
Dude, I don't remember
and
anything
she's
from that.
like, and she looks at me. She's like, Dom, did you say I love you the other day? Like when you were leaving, and her brother and like your editor's in the car, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I don't think so. Like what? Like you're so high.
You're so high, dude.
I was like, I don't know. And I think I just tried to change the subject as quickly as possible because I was like, I'm not ready for this. We're not having this conversation right now. And then eventually we just said it for real. But yeah, that was really awkward.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I went up to like some of my I FaceTimed some of my friends and I was like, Do you think like he meant it?
Yeah.
Or like
No, and I was
do you
telling.
think that's like him like waiting for me to say it back? Like I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I remember I was telling my friends too. I told like Ben, and I was like, dude, Ben, like I accidentally like said I love you, I think, like when I was leaving, and I was like, I don't know why I said it, and he was like, just making fun of me. He was like, it's because you do, like, and I was like, bro, like I don't know, like I don't know why I did that.
Yeah,
but
because if you
it
say
came
it like
out.
off the cuff, I mean, it was, it's got to be
It was
more
just on my mind, I
subconscious.
guess. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
Funny
I'm used to
story
saying
about-
like bye, love you to my friends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
so maybe
exactly.
that's what it was. I don't know. I was
but
just. I
you never
slipped
say
out.
bye, love you to your like friends.
Maybe I do.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I
Bye,
do.
Brad. Love you.
We've been dating for 10 months. I've never seen that.
I'll start.
You just start doing it right after that to make it seem like it's normal.
Yeah.
It's like, bye, Brad, love you. It's like, see, I say that all the time to my friends, guys.
Friends like
Start saying to the Uber drivers and shit.
Bye, I love you. Thank you. 5 stars.
Yeah, start kissing my friends and stuff too, make it not weird.
Yeah.
okay.
I had a relationship in 6th grade. We were dating for like 2 weeks.
Who was this?
Nice.
Her name was.
Oh my
Bro,
god,
you guys just
dude.
can't keep your middle school relationship.
No,
going,
no.
can you?
Oh, and half
I
the times
dated- I
they'll
dated, like,
text us
I did,
later
like,
and be like,
8
"Why'd you
girls in
talk
middle
about me in the podcast?" Wait, sorry to cut you off.
And we were dating for like 2 weeks, and like to jump on like the love you story.
Right.
I literally just said on text. I said I love you.
Oh no.
And then she didn't respond. The next day at school, she broke up with me.
No.
And it was her birthday
Oh,
like
no.
a week ago, and I gave her like a UW basketball or something. I bought her,
Oh,
and she
no.
like brought it to school and says that was like too early, and just like. And we brought and
Oh,
never
that's
talked
so
again.
rough.
But her mom still makes fun of her today.
Bro, you guys had a terrible middle school
Yeah.
experience. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
it was pretty fucked.
That's rough.
That was.
I was
fucked.
definitely jumping the gun.
Do you have any like horror stories of relationships back in school?
Mm-hmm.
I
You
was
were homeschooled, right?
homeschooled.
Yeah. So,
So,
none there.
None for me. I mean, I had like, I don't know, my friends would like invite me to like basically blind dates for like dances.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which, by the way, were so awkward because like it'd be like the first time you see them,
Yeah.
and like you gotta go to like to dance with them, and like my friend would have a boyfriend like all the
Yeah.
time when like she'd have like
Yeah.
I don't know, and that was just it was so awkward because it's like the first time meeting him and you have to like dance. Anyways, it was just like weird at the time.
They make you like slow dance and stuff.
Yeah, and you're just like holding each other, and you're just like looking away, like
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no,
do
that's so
anything.
true. That's so true.
Do you notice like because you were homeschooled, you didn't like see the craziness of like all these different people being in relationships, during like middle school and all that.
I mean, I had my crazy friends.
Yeah, you had your crazy friends, but it's different when you're in the classroom all the
Yeah.
time and you see
Yeah.
that stuff. Do you notice certain things that like Sophie does like misses out on that she never like in terms of relationship that she never saw like by being in school?
I mean, there's for sure a ton of stuff that like you go through at school that like sucks at the time, but then like when you get out of it, you're like, wow, that was
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
a good like life lesson.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I went to public school for a little bit, and then there's some crazy stuff that goes on in public schools. It's
Oh yeah.
it's
Cool as fuck.
intense.
Did you grow up in Huntington Beach?
I did, yeah. I
Okay.
lived there my whole life.
Okay. So you've always
Yeah.
been close to LA.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And were you ever in like longer term relationships or strange relationships back in the day?
I was in before her. I was in 2 relationships that both lasted 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So no,
So I'm the longest one.
Longest
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's the way
She
to go.
passed that mark a while ago.
We
I think that was when I said I love you. I think. As
You almost fucked it up.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
you
god.
definitely did. I
Yeah.
think he said I love you like 2 or 3 months into the
Yeah, it was like
relationship.
bad. Like I don't even
He
want to
said
talk about
first.
it. It was like it was so stupid.
There's no proper really time to say I love you.
I mean, the second time
It's
I
always
said it
different.
was kind of
No, it
proper,
was
right?
definitely the proper time.
We were like at the
second time.
beach. We were like I tackled her.
He
to
did
the
it on a
ground, like, it
lifeguard
was, like-
tower
Yeah.
again.
What's up with
I
you
don't
and
know.
fucking
I knew
lifeguard
you were gonna
towers?
say that. I
Did
don't
you
know.
like grow up watching Baywatch every day? Like
No, I just grew up by the beach. That's like my happy place. I don't know. That's like my spot.
that's a
I don't
very
know.
Huntington Beach
I don't
thing
know.
to
Yeah,
do. I
yeah,
feel.
that's
It
what
was
I'm
like
thinking,
at
yeah.
nighttime. We were like running around and
Yeah.
you're like tackling.
Yeah, all the cute stuff, you know.
cute
If
tackling.
it was on camera, it'd be a movie.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah, for
silhouette,
sure.
just running
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Slow
then we
motion.
were just like on the ground, and I was just like, "I'm in love with you." And she was
Aw.
like, "Thanks."
God, why thanks? Fuck, dude. We're single as
We're
shit.
so
bro.
fucking
Bro, this
single,
is
dude.
bullshit.
This is so sad.
so bullshit,
we're just like
man.
interviewing like a perfect couple, and we're just sitting
we're
here and
down
we
bad
just
as
sleep with
fuck.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have any like successful like relationship story? Like, what was like the best?
Wait, what'd
like,
you say?
Nah, Sophie, chill.
Wait,
wait, say that.
what do you mean by that?
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, we just sleep with each other. But what were you saying? Do we have?
like any like happy like relationship? Like what's like the happiest like relationship?
I was in a relationship for like 2 years. It went pretty good.
Oh no way.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
How did it end?
I moved down to LA. She
Oh,
was
okay.
going to college,
Oh,
so
cool.
we kind of were.
You guys like friends still?
Yeah.
Sick. What's
Yeah.
up, friend?
Yeah. Shut up, friend.
Shout out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I saw someone for a little bit in college.
Nice.
Yeah, but I was in college for a quarter, right? And I was always leaving every weekend. That was interesting. She was from a country in Latin. She was from Panama. Spoke good amount of English, but like not her main language,
Your
right?
girlfriend.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
didn't
was
have
cool.
A main. Like wait, what? She didn't speak English?
No, she spoke English.
He
but
talked
it
her
was,
on Google Translate.
That's like, how did you meet this girl?
I met her because our school was very international,
Uh-huh.
but it was interesting because she's from a completely different culture, all
Ah.
super religious, and I'm not at all.
Wait,
Yeah.
so obviously she was able to speak like enough English.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it was not so much
He like
about
asked her on English. She's like,
¿Dónde
yes.
está date
And
me?
he's like, oh wow, we're
She's like,
dating.
no habla
Yeah.
English.
It wasn't so much about the language barrier because she speaks great English.
Uh-huh.
It's about like the fact that she wasn't from here and she grew up super religious in Panama.
Right.
Very different culture, very different friends. Like you get like these very strong relationships, and I wasn't used to that. Like in college, I was like she got very upset because I smoked way too much pot in college, and she really did not like that,
Oh,
like
yeah.
at all. And I realized like that's so not traditional compared to where she came from.
Yeah.
And like first time we met, I was at a party at our school, and I was like way too drunk, and she helped me get home. And like it was those
Aw,
things that
that's
like
cute.
yeah, but like she wasn't happy about it. And it was those things that I realized like, oh, if I want to continue being this, I have to change what I'm doing, which was interesting.
Yeah, you
that's
don't want
like
to
this,
change yourself.
but
for
that was the
someone
longest
else,
I
yeah.
ever dated anybody.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
Are
how
you
long
guys
was that?
like?
4 months. So not long at all. Yeah.
You're like 4 days, I think. She broke up with me on third period again.
Yeah.
You guys like looking for a relationship or no?
Not really right now, man.
You're not.
Just kind of figuring it out.
I didn't know you were just figuring it out. I thought you're. I mean, I'm not closed-minded to a relationship by any means.
Neither am I.
They're like, if there's anybody.
Anybody out there?
Anybody out
Anyone
there?
watching? Everyone is very down.
We're
Very
single.
Yeah, get me in. I want to be part of the relationship couple videos, man.
Yeah.
Like, get me an Amp Squad with somebody that's single. Who's single in Amp Squad?
It's so complicated. I don't know.
Half the relationships
I mean,
aren't
like-
public.
Like,
half of them are.
It's like everyone, but at the same time, like I don't even know. Like, cause me and Sophie were like dating and people didn't know. So like I don't know if like Brett and Pearson are dating. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like they could be.
That's what I thought they were.
Do you think I could pull off a couple of videos?
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I could not.
Your whole content just switches up.
Yeah,
to,
like you see what I do. Like I don't know if you know, like our
like a
TikTok
truth or
videos.
dare.
Do you see me doing a truth or dare video?
Yeah,
I would
dude.
not be able to pull it off in like a way that you guys pull it off. You guys are way better at it.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could definitely hook you up with Pearson. Like what?
All right, secretly that's what I was hoping you're gonna say. Thank you. How are you doing, Pearson?
Actually,
I thought she's like,
Whoa.
isn't she dating Brett Rivera?
I don't think they're dating,
Oh,
but I don't even know. to be
let's
honest.
get a quick check on
who
that. No, I'm
knows
kidding.
that?
Yeah, a quick check. Huh? What?
They definitely are. They definitely are.
Yeah, we're getting a subtle yes, possibly.
I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
they are.
I think they're like really close friends, and they kind of know the that's kind of how they portray it, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what
I
you
don't
mean.
know.
So earlier you talked about red flags,
Okay,
right? We
yeah.
played this game on the podcast called like it's basically like I stole it from another podcast, Your Mom's House, but it's like it's what's like imagine you're obviously like in a perfect relationship, you love this girl that you're hanging out with, but before you guys officially start dating, she does this one thing, and is that like what do I
Like an ick.
an
Like
ick, but it's like it's a no-go. So
Okay.
like for me, it's like imagine I'm dating the most perfect girl in the world. She's perfect for me. We get along. My parents love her. All my friends really, really love her. Like she comes over all the time and it's perfect. Great conversation, right? Except whenever she takes a dump, she will never flush it. Is that a deal breaker?
That's so weird.
Like taking a
I'd
dump.
be like, why?
But no, but every time like she doesn't flush it. So if we're living together, it's always there. Or she collects mannequins to a point where there's hundreds of mannequins in her house.
Oh my god, that's so much worse.
That's
But again,
creepy.
but again,
Right,
perfect
right.
relationship. But she's perfect for me. Is
But
that a
she's
deal
like,
breaker?
yo, we should get a mannequin.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, we have so many. And
But-
she's like, I ordered 4.
I know. That's her thing,
That's a you
though.
question.
Is there a deal?
So, like,
is
wait,
that
both?
Yeah,
so
both
say,
of them.
Say, yeah,
Both
yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Say
Yeah.
you're obsessed with
Oh,
mannequins.
man.
You had like 1,000 mannequins
no.
in your room.
Yeah, is that a deal breaker
Oh,
if
what
you
do-
go
what
over
do
to
we do with
Sophie's
those?
house?
Can I get rid of them?
Imagine if I
No.
just constantly took dumps in your
Didn't flush.
toilet
She
and
does
just
do
didn't
this.
flush.
What are you guys talking about?
And I'm okay with it.
But she doesn't flush it.
No, but I don't flush it, and I
you
constantly
click
click
mannequins.
mannequins. Would you still date me?
Is that a deal breaker?
Oh my god.
That's just weird.
That's so weird. I don't know how to justify. How many mannequins are we talking about? Like how
Wait,
many
but
a
like,
week?
Like you-
why do I have mannequins? Just like
It's your thing.
Yeah.
So like you go
Okay.
into a
You're like, yo, I found this new mannequin. And I'm like,
no,
Like,
but I'm talking about like
everywhere-
everywhere in a room.
Yeah.
You go to her bathroom. There's mini ones, big ones,
Oh, no.
and she's like, "I love collecting them." And you're like,
you can't
"This
even
is
walk
so
in your room
weird."
without seeing a mannequin. Like staring at you.
Is that a
That'd
deal
be so
breaker?
scary.
I'm
Like some Annabelle shit.
honestly, yeah, I must say that's a deal breaker.
I would respect
I think
that.
You'd
so.
break up with me for
I don't know if
that?
I break up with you, but I
That's-
just like reconsider dating you in the first place. I think like
Okay.
if I'm this far deep and your addiction develops, I'd be like, all right, we can work through this maybe. But like if it was like the beginning and she was already had her like stash, then like of like poop and mannequins, then I'd maybe be like, okay, yeah, maybe not.
Sophie, imagine like before you guys officially started dating, you go over the first time, right? And it's like it's great, but then he does this thing where he just does baby voice all the time. So it's like eventually you guys are hanging out and he just goes
Oh,
like, "Give me a kissy,"
No.
and it's like
No.
weird, and he
No.
does it every like
no,
hour
deal
and a
breaker.
half.
Deal breaker.
Already?
That's a
I-
deal breaker?
You're breaking up with me
hate that.
right away.
No, I just don't. I think I would just not have like hung out with you if you just constantly did like a baby voice all the time.
Is that there's one red flag. I had 2. I had mannequins
fine.
and poop.
I meant to separate it,
no,
but we
like,
pumped it
no,
together.
when,
okay,
you first,
okay.
when you first like meet a dude and then he's like always talking to you in baby voice, that'd be so
it's
weird.
Like, it is kind of
Good
weird.
to
That'd be
see
like-
you, Sophie.
No, like before you were dating.
Yeah,
he didn't,
before-
He didn't, no,
yeah,
he didn't
before.
do that. But then when you started dating, he
Oh.
started.
So like now,
Like
if I
now?
started now, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, this is my new thing. I love talking like a baby. What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, it's not like
Slap the shit out of
I
him.
wouldn't break up with you for that. I just couldn't be like, hey,
That's weird as fuck.
can you not do that as much?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it, but yeah.
Let me throw
Nah.
you one more scenario, Sophie. Imagine like again, you guys, just me, it's perfect, right? You guys get along so well, but you go over to his house for the first time, and he has this weird thing where, like, whenever he takes a shit, he puts it in a jar and he puts it downstairs in the basement, and it's just there. And there's rows of it. But again, he's
your
he's
thing
perfect,
with
right? He's great. It's
poop?
Dom, but he
No,
just
we've
happens to
talked about
sample
shit
all of it.
so much.
I know, but it's a great topic. Is that a deal breaker if he jars all
I
and
don't
dates
even-
it
Before we
He dates.
before?
we're dating,
It's
okay.
like
Let's
this
say
one was
in-
Taco
in the mo-
Bell. This one was
I
McDonald's.
don't even have a basement, so I don't
I
know
would-
where.
It's
I'm
getting
putting him on.
serious. It's getting serious.
I'd probably think he was like
A little insane.
a little psycho, and I'd be like,
That's
he'd probably be
valid.
the type of dude that would like take me to his basement and murder me,
with all the poop.
But
Don't
again,
notice.
and
no,
like
he's
cover
perfect,
me in
though.
poo just to like hide the body.
you.
Like I feel like that's so like that would have been a deal breaker because I feel like
Rough.
I don't know that
Wait
kind
till
of
she
feels
sees
like
my basement. Damn. I just wanted to ask her
that
to see
feels
if
like
she was cool with it,
like
but
psychopathic energy.
So that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
get
saying
that.
that question.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. This is always like tests us just to see like
I mean,
what
would
could we
you?
take. But she's perfect. Like she's like the
She's
most perfect, gorgeous model
but
in the world
she's
for me.
perfect, but she stores her poos in jars and
But she's
hides them
perfect.
in
and she's
basement.
super like attractive. 6 dates. 6 dates.
What?
Because she's like I'm imagining like a summer ray, like beautiful,
just don't
gorgeous.
go in the basement. You know, you're good.
6 dates.
If it's in the basement, who cares?
Yeah.
Right?
She
That's
would-
like
yeah.
lock the door and just let her go down there do her thing.
Yeah.
It's all
Dude,
good.
that's fucking gross.
Ah, dude, but she's perfect.
weird.
She's like the most. She's perfect.
It's just like that one
No,
thing in
but
the back
I
of your
feel
head
like
that's just gonna be like.
I feel like that's like I don't know, like if they're doing that, what else are they?
What? Okay.
No, it's
okay.
like,
do
so
my
that's
friends-
it,
it's like,
that's
honey,
it.
can you go get the
do
broom
people
in the
know
basement?
about this? Like, do my friends
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
do
know
my-
You
about
don't
it?
know. You only
Okay,
you know.
that's a little different
But yeah,
because
then
then I
I'm-
could just like kind of put it like in the back of my mind and just be like, "This isn't happening right now."
Yeah.
Right?
exactly.
Because if my friends knew about it, I'd be like, they'd be like, "Oh, you're dating that one girl who stores her poop in the basement."
That's the
I'd be
question.
like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I am."
I love her. Love her though.
Yeah, she's super dope, but like, yeah, she does do that for some reason.
That is a weird scenario.
That is a weird scenario.
Right, but
I
that's the
don't know.
question. Like, is that a deal breaker? Because although she might be perfect for you, that's the one thing that she does. It's a
But
hard
is
question.
but would he be perfect if he stores
That's-
poop?
No,
that's
he's not
the
in that
argument.
case. But everything else is perfect.
That's the argument.
That's the argument. That's what makes this game so difficult.
Oh. That is actually very difficult.
The one I asked Berkley the other day, which actually stumped him, which is like, if you bring her out all the time, again, she's the most perfect girl in the world for you, Berk. Like, you guys get along so well. Your parents love her. Your best friends love her. She's awesome. But whenever you guys go out in public, she'll rip ass at least once, anytime at a dinner, and it's just like loud enough where everyone hears it, but everyone ignores it. But it happens every time, at least only one time, and it has to happen
I don't think that's a deal breaker.
every time.
Like, I've been in relationships and my girlfriend's like farted in front of me. Like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but in front of every person you go out to, like, you go out with your
Probably-
parents.
No, I would probably dab her up. I'd be like, that shit was lit. That was a good one. Like, and I would
Business
rate 'em. I'd start
meeting
rating
too?
them. What?
Business meetings too.
Okay, that's.
I mean, honestly, I
Right?
feel like Dom already does that. So, like, it's, like, not a deal breaker.
That's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, good thing too.
I get what you mean. All right, so there's general red flags that I think most people look out for. But most of them you figure out pretty quickly, and once you're too deep, you have to make a tough decision.
Yeah,
For sure.
Are you doing America's Got Talent again?
Um.
I saw you posted something about.
With Terry Crews all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was. Oh, yeah, because I can always like go back and obviously I see the judges all the time. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you like go on the show again?
Possibly as a guest.
Really?
That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
But
be
yeah,
sick as
no, I mean, the judges all know me, and I like go back to film
That's
with
fucking
them,
dope.
stuff like that, and yeah.
Remember when people thought Howie Mandel was being locked up in his house?
Oh yeah, what?
That wasn't
That
weird.
was so weird.
So
Wait,
Howie
what?
Mandel would make TikToks, and then it was just like kind of strange TikToks, and then people started like questioning, like, "Hey, is this guy like imprisoned in his house?" Because that's what people were thinking.
Yeah.
They were
was
looking
just
at the
weird.
reflation in his eyes, and they're like, "Dude, I see a bar."
And then he
I
would
see
like,
a
he would,
gate."
like hold up like
Yeah.
a hand signal and be like, "That's the sign for help."
Yeah, like,
And it was like-
wear yellow in your next
How
video if you need help.
Yeah.
Howie loves making TikToks because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was there in like that little judges studio while they were like filming and stuff, and Howie and Heidi like big fans of TikTok. Sophia was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, yeah.
Like she had no idea what's going on. Simon just like didn't care. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But like Howie and Heidi like were in love with like making TikToks. They just constantly want to making TikToks, and then the
Yeah.
producers were like yelling like, "We gotta get back to filming! Like stop making TikToks!" But
Dude, Heidi's
yeah,
a
they're
legend.
sick.
Heidi is a
Yeah.
legend.
Heidi Klum was like top model for years, like back in the early 2000s and 90s, and then she dated Seal. That was huge. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was huge. But what's Simon Seal? Kissed by a Rose?
Nope.
You don't know Kissed by a Rose?
Nope.
Crazy singer, really good.
Really?
Yeah. I'll play you something by him later.
Okay.
He's actually badass.
Later in
but
bed?
Yeah, later in bed.
Yeah, she's dating like this new guy now. I don't know his name. I forgot.
But she's
But
like,
she
with
like
somebody
she
now?
like posts him, but I forgot. I don't know if they're engaged yet or not though.
What's Simon Cowell like?
that's a
Simon
question.
Cowell's I've always been like really nice. I mean, every time he comes up to me, he's always like, "Oh my god, like nice to like see you again."
Is he an actual asshole?
I mean, he's never been an asshole to me. I mean, he's always
Like,
been
what did
really
he say
cool.
to you when like you were performing? Did he like?
He'd always like, you know, he used to come up to me like after like the performance, like after the live shows and stuff,
Yeah.
and he used to like come talk to me and just like be like, "Oh my god, like what you do is like incredible, like it's
Oh,
very
wow.
inspiring, like just stuff
cool.
like that," which was like really sick.
That's cool as
'Cause,
fuck.
Yeah,
That's fucking
he
sick.
didn't do
That's
that
sick.
with like
He
a
said
lot of
it's
people. So
inspiring.
I was like,
You start doing contortions.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so inspired by your work. I'm gonna go try to do what you just did.
Yeah, Simon Cowell
Yeah.
started fitting in boxes and shit.
the last time, so when Sophie came over, like the first episode, we had this like little, I don't even know what you call it, like the thing that is at the end of your bed that you like open up and
Yeah.
then you put like clothes. It
Yeah.
like opens up like this, right? And it's like
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
skinny. It was just in our living room. And we are just like joking, goes, "Yeah, what if you could fit in there?" as a joke, because you can't fit in there.
Yeah, it's
and she goes,
tiny.
"Oh yeah, I'll try." And then she just like squirms into this box.
Yeah.
And then when she leaves, we've never been more amazed than when a guest left.
Yeah. And when you like were walking like backwards.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's just
Scary.
walks.
That's so scary.
yeah. Oh my god,
What?
Halloween's coming up. I'm
Oh,
definitely
no.
doing that.
Doing that.
It's not
Hell
good
yeah.
news for me at all.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah. So what's coming up? YouTube videos are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Everything's going
Yeah.
nuts.
YouTube stuff.
Am Squad going hard.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the next big thing on the horizon? Is there any acting or anything like that?
I kind of have something coming up, but it's probably gonna come up next year.
What is that?
Possibly music.
Music?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I've been working on it actually for a while with my brother. I mean, for a while.
Yeah. Super long.
But I don't know. I've been kind of like nervous to release it.
Yeah, fella.
Because you can expect what the comments are going to be in the beginning, right? Which is like, oh, another influencer releasing music.
Yeah.
But you need to like break through that in the
But
beginning.
it's
What
yeah.
type of music
It's
is
like
it?
I don't
Pop?
want it to. It's like alt pop,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Who would is there anyone that you could compare it to in terms of style?
That's
Obviously,
good.
it's original
That's
and
good.
different, but
That's
like,
good.
is there
I don't
in terms
know.
of genre?
I don't know style wise. Style wise, that's kind of hard actually. It's a very like, I don't know. How would you describe it? You heard it.
It's like, kind of like whispery almost a little bit. Like it's not like a pop song.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
But it's technically,
I don't know.
like
I don't know
it's
how to explain it, which
technically
is
in the
good. Yeah,
genre.
that's good. You don't know
Technically
how
in
to
the
explain it,
genre
like-
of pop, but yeah, I guess you can say it's whispery.
yeah, like whispery, like kind of like do you guys know like Jen Wigmore? Like kind of like her. You probably hear like one of her songs.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, yeah.
You gotta send us the leaked version.
the
I feel like
leaked
you've played us something when you
I've
came over.
definitely-
You played us
I've
like a
played
sample.
you something before, I
Okay.
think. I'm not. Have I? Maybe I have.
Who do you think's killing it? Like, who do you think's done that transition from like creator to musician the
Bella
best?
Porsche.
Bella Porsche,
Really?
right?
Bella Porsche.
Kind of
Yeah,
nuts.
she did
Her
pretty well.
TikToks
Yeah, no,
are
she
crazy.
did. She didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, she acted like an A-list celebrity and became an A-list celebrity.
Yeah,
That's
just
so
fake it
facts.
till they make it. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like
She-
everyone was like,
yeah.
"Why is she acting like
She's
a
the
celebrity?"
definition
And
of
then
that.
like everyone's like, "Oh wow, she's."
I mean,
kind
she
of
is a celebrity now.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
like it just, I don't know, it just happened.
Yeah, no, that's like definitely very inspiring. I mean, if you've noticed, like all the influencers now are turning into A-listers. Look at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
There's like
Mm-hmm.
there's Emma
Addison.
Chamberlain on there and Addison.
Mm-hmm.
She's Emma Chamberlain is going
And
nuts.
Dixie and Charlie were there too, right?
Yeah.
No, I
just
think-
Dixie,
Jaded
just-
and Nessa.
Well,
were
oh,
there.
Dixie was
Jaden
there.
and Nessa
Jaded
for
and
sure.
Nessa were
Wait,
there.
they're at. Oh no, that was the MTV Awards,
Well,
not Met
Dixie
Gala.
was at Met Gala, I'm pretty sure.
She was.
She was wearing some
Oh my
fucking
God, I didn't
weird
see
ass
that.
dress, I think.
Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but Jaden Ness is a big one.
Yeah.
They've
No, they
gone
did
pretty good too.
crazy.
No,
I mean,
they
she
did a
has some
really good
songs,
job
for
at
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen like him
So Jaded.
performing in front of the crowds and stuff?
Dude, I saw this fucking video
Dude,
where
like, he actually like dude,
No,
he's
Jaden's a really
he's a
great
fucking rock
performer.
star, dude.
Oh yeah, I know he definitely is. He's really good at it for sure.
there's a video where he was on stage like a week ago and he's going nuts, right? Like full MGK, going
Yeah.
crazy, like singing, and takes his mic and starts slamming his head over and over again, like over and over again. And then after,
Jaden?
Jaden, he starts slamming his
Oh my
head with
God,
a
I didn't see
mic
that.
because he's going so nuts, right? And then he posts a picture after, and there's just massive dent and like blood on his head
Oh my
because he's
God,
slamming
dude.
his head. I'm like,
funny.
he's gone all out. He's a
my
musician
God.
now.
Okay, but they are really alike to like MGK.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And Mega.
Oh yeah.
But which like it's like scary how
Yeah.
similar
Little
they
bit,
are.
right?
And like even like the blonde hair and everything.
Yeah.
I
like,
know.
bro. Like
I know they look like
it-
MGK
it
and
looks
Megan
like
Fox
yeah,
for sure.
It looks like the exact.
Jaden's like
same.
MGK's.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
made a TikTok today, and in the intro, I was like, I introduced it as Jaden Hossler's dad. MGK just got a fight with Conor McGregor because it's so true. They were so.
oh yeah, and what was that?
So-
Over like a picture? I
It was
like,
supposedly Conor asked to take a picture with Megan Fox, and MGK said no for her, like on her behalf. Goes, no, she's not gonna take a picture with you. And then Conor got pressed, and then tried to beat the shit out of him. So, which is like you don't want to, because obviously you feel like you just got like completely, big dicked when you get told you
Yeah.
can't take a picture with Megan Fox by her boyfriend.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is so stupid though, because like
Yeah.
he just wanted a picture and like he
Yeah.
has a wife and kids and like
Mhm.
True.
they're dating. Like I don't know, it's just kind of like
It is
like,
weird.
relax,
You just have to
know?
fucking fight.
It could
Yeah.
be a publicity stunt.
could
True.
have, yeah,
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
been
yeah.
that.
Like,
He's
you
a
got
fight
eyes
tonight,
on it. Like
you know?
we were talking about it. We didn't really
Exactly.
Care about the
I mean, it's been
fucking
all over
MGK.
TikTok, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, I think it's weird how similar they are to
Yeah.
MGK and Megan
I
Fox,
know.
but then they like hang out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how-
yeah.
Is that not
Yeah.
weird for MGK and Megan Fox to be like, oh wow, you guys look just
It's like
like
their mini
us."
me's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
mini-me's
oh my
running
little
around.
kid. Why?
Nessa's gonna be in Transformers 5.
Yeah,
The
no,
new
seriously.
movie.
I don't think I'd notice if they switched like actors. Just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
true.
for
Huge
sure.
compliment to Nessa then, right?
Yeah,
Because like
it's-
I
Megan.
mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
they're
she
doing
dyed her
good.
hair black, and she kind of looks like her a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, they both dyed their hair to the colors of MGK and Megan
I
Fox.
know.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
huge video.
I
we
mean, they
did.
look good.
They do look
Yeah.
good.
Especially those like paparazzi pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They look, they
Yeah,
look good.
I know. We at first
Rip,
like, we
rip
didn't really-
Josh.
we didn't really like. Oh yeah, rip Josh.
Oh.
We weren't huge fans of like Jaden just because of what he was doing a while back. And we're like, fuck, dude, his music's actually good, and that's kind of infuriating.
Yeah.
that he's actually like puts out good music, and we met him in person. He's
yeah.
a super cool
And
guy.
I think, I mean,
but-
Nessa and Jaden are like perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they are.
I mean, I think it kind of works because like they both make music. It's like they're both in the same like work, so that's what kind of like definitely
Yeah,
brought
that's why
them
they,
together.
they like were like making music together, and then they had
Yeah.
this like bond
Yeah.
or whatever, and started fucking
Which
dating.
is cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was super cool.
I mean, when you guys like when you and like someone else do like the same line of work, then like
Yeah.
you're kind of gonna like
Here we are.
Exactly.
Prime
Yeah.
example.
there you go.
I guess.
Example.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, that's been a banger. But we went over so many random things that like all somehow fit together.
Yeah, what are
Can we have
Yeah.
a can we have a shit counter? How many times
We did talk. Yeah, we did. The red flag game's always fun to do.
Yeah.
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 That's a good
Yeah.
time.
It's like
So you're just doing YouTube right now?
Yeah,
That's
just YouTube, TikTok, Instagram
yeah.
sometimes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
mainly.
Sophie Dossie's boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can just call me Sophie Does boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. All right, guys. All their links are gonna be linked down below. Go follow Dom. Go follow Sophie. Thanks for coming back on the podcast, Sophie. Dom will run this again.
Yes.
We got to
Let's
do
do it.
another one.
That's it.
Guys, make sure to subscribe, follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave us a review. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Peace.
Woo!